Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Be Healing. So I'm a psychic, which means I can connect in with your higher self, your inner self, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, to pass on its messages, to give you some guidance, because it's always there in spirit form wanting to help you to live the life of your dreams, to get what you want in life, and to do what you came here to do. And so I give these free readings, general readings on my YouTube channel. Check out everything that I do. I do daily reads, I do weekly reads, I do a live show every day, 7 a.m. Bangkok time, called Psychic Cafe. So come along sometime, hang out with us. And also I do some bonus reads as well. And my bonus reads are actually changing this time. So if you're an existing subscriber, you'll see some changes with the bonus reads. It's just getting too much work for me, all the videos that I'm doing. I'm getting too busy. And so the bonus reads this next weekend, for the half price reading sale, they will be it'll be a pick a card reading instead of for each zodiac sign. So that's an exciting change that's happening this week. So yeah, welcome. This is the weekly read for all signs. So it's the general weekly read for the collective for the week of the 13th to the 19th of July 2020. So let's see. I'm going to do my usual cards, and then I've got a Colette Baron Reid deck here. New decks. I've been buying decks. It's been great. And I've also, this is the Spirit Animal card, so I'm going to pick one of those out. And I've also got the Beautiful Creatures Tarot as well. I'll pick one of those out as well. But let's do the usual stuff first. Let's see what the energies are for this week. For everybody. Oh, and I do have a half price reading sale on the weekend that I'm publishing this. It's on my biggest block readings. And so that goes into your biggest block, your biggest resistance, how you're holding yourself back from what it is that you want in your life, where it came from, how it originated, who taught it to you, that kind of thing, or what experience you had to create that block in you in the first place, and then how to release it more importantly. If you would like to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link for it up there. They're just 75 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 150. So that's about 50 American dollars instead of 100. So great time to get one of those readings. They're very popular, my biggest block readings. So what energies do we all have this week? Let's see. We've got be still, keep quiet, and rest. Right. Yeah, we've got to rest. We've got to rest this week. We've got to take it easy. We've got to slow down. I'm hearing that loud and clear, right? That's why I made the change. That's why I decided to make the change in my bonus reads, because I was doing like 4.5 days work of videos a week. It was getting to the point of doing that. It takes a long time, all of this stuff, to put it together, and it's just too much. And then when I take a day off for some reason, it just stresses me out, because then I'm on the back foot. Then I'm behind, and so things have got to change. And that's the energies. So that's the energies of this week. I preempted it in myself. But you've got a similar thing too, which is why I explain it to you. It's like, it's time to feel what you've been doing to yourself. It's time to take a reinventory of your life this week and say, what's wearing me out? Who's wearing me out? Rest up, be still, be quiet, feel what your life is doing to you, and then decide on some changes that you can make so that you can rest more. So I feel like we're all being prepared for something bigger and better in our lives, but we've got to make space for it. You always have to make space for it, right? The universe loves a vacuum. If we do the decluttering, we get rid of things out of our lives, we make space for that new to come in as well. So make sure you're prioritizing rest this week, but not just resting. It's about changing. It's like, look, a reinventory of your life, and then putting some changes in place to make those firm foundations so that you can keep this rest going, yeah? So that you can live more restfully. What are our lessons and challenges this week for everybody? Preparing for the growth that we want. And so what growth is it that you want? What are you going for at the moment? Is it that new relationship? Is it growth in your business, success, that kind of thing? Is it growth within yourself? Maybe it's personal growth within yourself that you're going for at the moment. Whatever it is you're trying to grow in your life, your finances maybe, you're being prepared for that now. So the preparation for it is the internal change. Is it a change in mindset, or is it, excuse me, it's a change in energy? So your emotional state. Those are the important things. Those are how we create our lives. So, excuse me. So all of our life experiences are created with our consciousness and with our energy. That is our thoughts, our beliefs, and our emotional energy, how we're feeling. Our predominant thoughts, our predominant feelings are what is manifesting all the time. This is why we have such different experiences in life. And so for the growth that you want requires you to prepare yourself for that. It's changing your mindset, changing your energy. Exactly what I said here. It's like you got to make space, especially when you've been wearing yourself out. And this week is about preparing for that by making the changes. It's those foundational changes so that you can take that change going forward. It's not just putting the fire out. It's not just taking a day off because you're exhausted. It's about changing the whole way you do things and the whole way you look at things this week so that you can have a day off every week or 2 days off every week or just feel more relaxed in yourself. Yeah. So we're actually being prepared for that growth that we want. Of course, we can't get, if we're completely worn out, we can't get growth, right? If I'm fully booked, which I am now, fully booked, all my time is taken, I can't get more clients, right? I can't get more readings in because I just have no time and space. And so it's this kind of thing. I'm preparing myself for the growth by cutting down the amount of videos that I'm doing so that I can have more time for that growth that I want. So perfect for me. What is it in your situation? Leave a comment in the comments about how this is resonating with you, what you're getting out of this, what it is in your situation. What should our focus be on for our highest good this week? We've got brilliant and be firmer, getting really clear in that. What would be brilliant in your life, what you're heading toward this growth, toward what you really want in your life. This is saying don't just focus on that next step. Don't just focus on things getting a little bit better or getting a little bit more money or getting a slightly better relationship than the one you had last. Don't focus on that. Focus on what would be absolutely brilliant and get clear with your focus on that. So maybe it's a great week for writing down a new story, what your ideal life would be, the ideal lifestyle, what it is that you want, what kind of relationship do you want? Write it down, write that story down. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Write that story down too. Do you want to live in a resort on a tropical island like this? How do you want to work? Well, how do you want to feel each day? If you want a relationship, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to be? How do you want them to make you feel? That kind of thing. You can write down that whole story, get really firm in that, what would be brilliant for you, because that's where your higher self is trying to lead you to. It's trying to lead you to the best life ever, your best life ever, and what would be perfect for you. Wow. Any more guidance for this week for everybody? We got passion and we got joy. We are being led to amazing things this week, and we're getting ourselves ready for it, getting ourselves prepared for it in our consciousness and in our energy. Perfect week to get a biggest block reading this weekend while they're half price, for sure. So does it get any better than that? Like really, so if you've got a passion project, if there's something that you really, really want in life, this is the week to get focused on that and what will bring you joy. Joy, not just a little bit better life, but pure joy. Wow, that's a powerful reading. So let's see what Colette Baron Reid's spirit animals have to say to us. I'm loving these new decks. I've got lots of new decks on order, so I'm excited to receive them. I love Colette's decks. I've had Colette's decks before. I've got the apps. I've got all of her apps on my phone and on my iPad. And they're gorgeous cards. Oops. Okay. Well, that's a few. Let's see what we've got here. Got 4 of them. First of all, we've got the skunk spirit. Know your worth. You are worthy of these brilliant things. You're worthy to get ready for it. You're worthy of it. It's coming in, this passion, this joy, this brilliant life. It's coming for you. You've got to feel worthy this week. So, yeah, the skunk. I wonder why that is connected with a skunk. I don't know. I've never met a skunk in my life. Wow, we've also got rabbit spirit too. So it's a very lucky week. You are being moved toward what you want for sure. Luck is on your side. Your higher self is on your side, of course. Your higher self is always trying to lead you. It's led you to this video. It's leading you to all that guidance that you need and that you want to be able to manifest what it is that you want. You're being led there. And so luck is on your side this week. That's awesome. Lucky week. Get a lotto ticket. And if you win, share some with me. We've also got Coyote spirit, another animal that I've never met. Trust in divine detours, right? So the path to what you want might not be the way that you think it's going to be this week. As I said, like whoever thinks that the path to what you want is the inner work, but it always is. It is every single time. And that's how I help people with my work, right? So we've got the Coyote spirit, divine detours. Sometimes the path can be weird. We've got deer spirit. Be gentle with yourself. Definitely be gentle with yourself this week. So we've got transformation happening. When transformation happens, it's kind of exhausting. So yeah, you need to rest up for sure. Even making the changes to head toward even more rest and more time off and more space. We've got to be gentle with ourselves in that, because change and transformation in and of itself is kind of tiring, isn't it? It's kind of tiring. So be sure to be gentle with yourself this week. Let's have a look. Some beautiful creatures tarot. What energies we got this week for everybody from this deck? Maybe just one card this time. Give us some clarity. Okay, let's not shake the table. I can see my plant now shaking as I'm resting my elbows on it. Oh, I got this one. Beautiful. It's the Knight of Wands. Desire. We are definitely headed toward those things that we want in our lives, those things that we've wanted in our lives for a long time. You know, this is what 2020 was always going to be about, moving us toward our destiny, moving us toward doing what we came here to do. This is not the year to sit back and wait. This is the year where our higher selves are going to be pushing us forward. And so this desire, so important to head toward what it is that you desire. And be willing to move forward on that too. And so it's a very important week. It feels like a very important week to me to move forward toward what it is that we want. And it's all of those inner foundational, getting those foundations strong, you know, because we've got great energies. I love it. Do you love it too? If you do, click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I'm also going to be uploading very shortly the week ahead reading for each star sign as well. So check that out for your sun, your rising, and maybe your moon sign too. They will be up on my YouTube channel shortly. If you really like my readings, please share my channel with your friends. I'll be very appreciative of you doing that. Now, if you would like a private reading with me, if you're watching this the weekend that I'm publishing it, then there's the half price reading sale on my biggest block readings. There'll be a link around about there to book in for that. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye.